evening and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the Real Girl. So this evening is a teachable moment. What I want to talk about today, it has to do with so many posts we normally see on the social media, like this one I just posted right now. Okay, some of these posts we normally see on social media, a lot of memes on social media every day. You see so many posts, and so I decide to pick this one so that I will talk about it. Okay. The other day, before this post, I saw a post on a group on social media, and I saw this what basically was about. The post was about. It was like if you are dating a lady and she normally apologizes to you, whether she's wrong or she's right, she normally apologizes to you about everything. So you have to wife her. So when I saw this post on the page, I was put on a comment there. I said there was a lot of guys like applauding the post on this group. They were just like, that is nice. If you find this type of a lady that can apologize to you when you wrong her, whatever, you have to wife that type of a lady. So I said, but this is a complete abuse. How can you wrong a lady and she has to apologize to you? And there were a lot of men there, the Niger men now, anything that have to do with the women or pulling down the women, they like it a lot. Anything that will belittle a woman, they always like to applaud it. So I saw this post, I was like, this is not possible. How can you put on the post, or how can you post something like this and you see men clapping for this rubbish? Like, if a woman offend you, sorry, if you offend a woman, she has to say sorry to you all the time, then you have to wife her. I said, and I put on the post, I said, ladies, don't do this with any man. If you are ready as a lady to sign up for this type of rubbish, just expect to be abused all the time by these men. Just be ready to face all types of abuse in that relationship, in that marriage you are trying to settle down in, whereby all the time you have to say sorry, even when you know you are not supposed to apologize or to say sorry to somebody, you have to say sorry. No. I said, this is a sign of abuse. And I'm saying this, if you're in that type of relationship, ladies, whereby you have to say sorry all the time, when you know you are not wrong, when you know you are not doing something that really offend that person, you have to say sorry to him because it's your boyfriend, because it's your husband. Let me tell you this evening, that person is abusing you, is taking advantage of you. And I said in the comment section of that post, I said, what if it has to do with you as a man? A lady is offending you all the time. Will you be saying sorry? And the lady jump out from nowhere and tell me that if she can keep her marriage by saying sorry, she has to say sorry. I said, this is not possible anyway. You cannot ask somebody to say sorry when they know they are not doing something wrong, when they know they are not offending somebody. Just because you are a boyfriend or you are a man, you think you can offend your partner and you still expect her to say sorry. If you are that type of man that is doing this type of behavior, you acting like this to your partner, it is very, very wrong. It is a sign of abuse. It is a sign of abuse. You are abusing that woman or that man that is with you. You are taking advantage of the fact that maybe she loves you, or the fact that she's in a relationship with you. It is a emotional abuse. Asking somebody to say sorry to you when they know they have never offended you for once, when they know they have not wronged you, and you expect them to say sorry. It is not done in a healthy relationship. A relationship that is really healthy does not function that way. A woman don't have to say sorry all the time when she knew that she's not wrong, when she knew she has not offended you. It is not done anywhere in the world. But I normally see this behavior from most of these African guys. They they believe that a woman have to be stupid to be with them. They believe a woman have to go through a lot of struggle to be with them. That is when she's capable of being a wife. So for me, totally disagree with it that it doesn't go that way, okay? That somebody have to go through a lot of struggle to be with you. Somebody have to go through a lot of stress to be with you, to qualify to be your wife. That is a complete cynic thinking and behavior that anybody that is not okay can think about, okay? Putting somebody through struggle to make that person feel valid to be with you. It is not a healthy relationship. And I want to say this now, if you are going through that type of stress from your partner, you are going through that type of behavior in your relationship, that mentality of I can offend you, I can do whatsoever to you, and you have no right to say anything, you have no right to complain. My dear, you are not in a healthy relationship, you are not in a sane relationship, you are just being abused, you are just being taken advantage of. You have to know on time before this person that is behaving to you this way damage you totally emotionally in every aspect it can think about. Because even in friendship, when you are in a friendship with somebody, not even relationship or all this, just friendship, there is no way you can offend a friend of yours all the time and you expect them to say sorry. That person one day will get fed up and he will have to leave. So if you are practicing this in your relationship as a woman, just know it won't work. It is going nowhere, that relationship, where you have to say sorry, even though when you have seen ladies that practice all this type of behavior, when you see a man cheating, at times you will see the man will say, I don't need you anymore. You have to be saying sorry. If you find yourself in that type of a relationship, just walk away, because at the end you are going to be a loser. This person is going to go further and further and further all the time to make sure that you say sorry for everything he has done wrong to you, and it will never make you to have your self-confidence. If you are in that type of relationship, just know you are going to be completely stressed out and damaged at the end of the day. You are going to be left alone in that relationship if you don't move out on time. And I say another thing that most of we African men normally try to validate in a woman. I've never seen a post, I've been in Spain for 16 years now. I've never seen a post like this from like the one most African men normally post. If she can wash plates, she gonna be your wife. If she can cook, she's gonna be your wife, if she can um go through, it's like through some certain struggle, she's going to be your wife. I've never seen a post in Spanish that stated that rubbish. But I normally see it from these African men putting posts like, if, like the one that I just put up now, if she's going, if she cannot accept your proposal when you are living in a dirty room, a dirty house. If you are living in a clean house, don't allow her come near you. So I begin to think that in a sane and a normal environment and a society, when a man is living in a dirty house, is living in a situation that is not okay for only himself, you as a man, if you are really responsible, you are not supposed to be looking for a partner. You are not supposed to be looking for somebody to put into a situation that you know is not sustainable for you. You are supposed to be looking for a job to better your life, and not looking for a woman to propose with your two euro or 30 euro ring. Okay? You are supposed to be looking for a job as a man to better yourself. Okay? Not if she cannot accept your proposal when you are dirty, when you are okay, you shouldn't come, you shouldn't allow her to come near you. I've seen so many raised, so many men, they better themselves, they make themselves comfortable before looking for women. I've seen so many black men, they always make sure they make themselves better, they make themselves financially okay, buoyant, before they go around looking for women. But you see, most of all these guys that post things like this on social media, they never want to better their life. Many of them are just looking for women to use and dump, because at the end of the day, most of these men, after they finish up using you to clean up that dirty room, and they transfer themselves into that clean room, they are definitely going to dump you. So that is why you as a lady, you shouldn't settle for struggle love. You shouldn't settle for men that don't have anything to offer for themselves, neither for you. You shouldn't be a woman that is building no man up. Don't build them up. You don't understand all these men that have this type of mentality. They're just looking for somebody to help them. They're just looking for help. They don't really actually love you. They don't need you, because most of you, after you finish up with the building of these men, after you finish up with putting them up to the level or the standard, when they are satisfied with you, they are going to dump you and go for those women that done nothing for them. So that is why you shouldn't put yourself in a struggle love. You shouldn't put yourself in a situation of being the Bob the builder to build a man up. Real women, grown women, don't build men up. They don't have time building men up. Okay? They go for men that know how to build themselves. They go for men that know how to do things for themselves. The go-getter men, the men that know how, what they want, not men that are all over internet or where whatsoever, advertising themselves to be built up. A real man that have a life, that have something to offer, they don't go around looking for men to build them up. They don't look, they don't go for looking for somebody to come and sleep in a dirty room. A lot of them go look for men, go look for life for themselves before looking for a woman that will come and be sleeping in a dirty room. Okay? A man that have shame, a man that is responsible, will always look for something comfortable for you as a lady. I'm laughing. I'm not running anybody down. You just have to listen to the video, and you think about it, okay? the post I'm talking about is somebody that put it up. So if they can put posts like this up, I have the right to contest that post too. Okay, I'm not running anybody down. We just we they put a post up, and I'm here to contest that post, because there's a lot of dusting and broke men posts all over the social media these days. So it's, and it was what you think. Okay, so yeah. So I was just making me to laugh. So I'm not saying anybody's bad. I'm just saying no women should fall victim for these guys. I'm not running anybody down. So apart from that, I'm not looking for any validation from any man. A real man know what I'm talking about. A man that understand life, understand what I'm talking about. Because if you see a man, I say if you see a man looking for a woman to be sleeping in a dirty room, most of these men that women have slept in a dirty room, I'm not hiding my face, you know that. So most of these women that have slept in a dirty room with most of these men, history have proved all of them. Many of them were replaced. So we are just trying for well, I'm just saying my own here so that many of these women don't take it as by sleeping in a dirty room with a man is going to make him stay with me, is going to make him be with me. I'm just saying all this for women, for especially our women, to pick to pick the right man, to know a relationship that is good for them, and to understand what is a healthy relationship. Not because you have to sleep, because you have to sleep in a dirty room, this man is going to keep you forever. That is a lie. Most of our mothers, our grandmother, they go through a lot of struggle. They sleep in a dirty room. They struggle a lot with so many of these men, and many of them get replaced. And most of these women today, they continue with that mentality of, if they are not struggling with a man, they cannot get a black man to marry. Okay, most of these women, some of them will find a nice man with a good job, with a good life to offer whatsoever, and they will leave them and go for these dusty men that are projecting struggle love. They will go for all these men that are like all the time saying you have to struggle with a man. If you do struggle with him, he cannot value you. Most of these women have those most of these women have those mentality of thinking that way, that they have to struggle with a man, they have to get sick trying to build a man up. A real man don't need somebody to build him up. He just need you as a woman while you support. Okay, but most of these dusty men, they want you to carry them from the scratch, because they know their plan, that at the end of the day they are going to leave you and be with another woman that have done nothing for them. Most of these men that have this mentality, after they use all these women that they are calling to come and be with me, to come and do this for me, come and suffer with me, at the end, when you finish doing the suffer, you are not going to get anything from them. You are just going to be used and dumped by this man. So that is why you, as a woman, don't fall into this shit. That man or whosoever that is thinking this way, he need to focus on himself and not trying to bring anybody into the picture when you know you are living like this. You are living in an environment that is not even conducive for you, and you want to bring a woman into that environment. After that, maybe you will find you will get these women pregnant, and you see a generation of breeding poverty again. But after this, I'll make you give this one in that video a rest more. No, I'm not going to give it a rest. I'm not going to give it a rest. We just have to shine some of our women eyes, because most of these women, They don't understand the relationship of a healthy, some any help. They don't understand what a healthy relationship is all about. A relationship where you don't have to struggle around and kill yourself to be with the man, because most of these guys, they are really taking advantage of this type of mentality of a woman have to go to everything to be with them. A woman have to kill herself. A woman have to do this for me. A woman have to do that for me. If not, she's not qualified to be my wife. And at the end, what do these women get back? Nothing at the end. Some of them are have been used and dumped like nothing happened. What make you think that you are telling these women something they don't know? Yeah, yeah, and you know why I think so? I'm telling them what they don't know. I've seen so many situations where most of these women, they find all these men that have already bettered their life. They have find a relationship where there is struggle free, comfortable. You will see them, they don't like this type of men. Most of them, they don't understand the concept of a healthy and a normal relationship where they will be treated like a woman. They Some of them want this relationship of that these dusty men are offering to them, a relationship where they have relationship where they don't a relationship where they don't have peace of mind. Okay, that is why I'm saying it. I'm just doing my own part here. Okay, even myself, I was thinking this way before, but I have to learn a lot of things. Okay. No, most of them don't understand what they are getting themselves into at the end. Most of them, no woman, most African women believe this men completely. They believe most of all these posts they normally see on social media, that you have to struggle and suffer with a man. That is why when this girl, Regina Daniels, got married, there was a lot of backlash from these women because they expected her to suffer with the guy that she was with. Most of them expected her to 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 build this guy up and get married to him, and they see, wow, she left the struggle um scenario and she get married to somebody that is financially buoyant. Most of these black girls, they never forgive her. That is why you see the bashing anytime they see her. People have to bash her because she left the community of the struggle love and she got married to somebody that will give her a better life, somebody that have it more or less. Okay, that is it. Most of the normal black girls I see, they are like that. They are like that. That is a very you may think so, but for me it's not like that. Most of the black girls like that have, at times you introduce guys to a girl, this guy is okay, everything is just fine. They don't even know how to appreciate a healthy relationship because because most of them think you have to struggle. You have to speak for most black girls. You are in no position. Yeah, I'm in no position to speak for them, but that is what I do in my channel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That is what I do in my channel. So I'm not going to be apologetic for it because I see people on social media, if they can put things like you have to suffer, follow man, you have to do this, and I see that most time that these women use this method, it fails all the time. So it's time we have to change it. When you see people doing things that it fails all the time, we have to change it. And you see most of these things, they benefit the guys, it doesn't benefit these women. That is why I'm putting it here. You might call it crazy, you might call it whatever, but this is the video I'm doing today. Just to tell my fellow ladies to know how to be in a healthy relationship, not a relationship where you have to work and work and work. At the end, you will become a loser. At the end, you will become you will lose everything completely for yourself because you want to build a man, because you want to build somebody, a full grown man that can't bring anything to the table. So I'm unapologetic for that. From from the view that I have, most of these guys, when they get to the top, most of these ladies that have suffered, that have told for them, they are left behind to choose the woman that they like, because that woman that came down to save them, those women were the women that were used as a tool to build themselves up. And when they finished building themselves up, they left them and go and be out with the woman they want. So so that is all, that is what I grew up to meet all these things. So that is, it is not going to be my fault. I think you should blame the men that after so many women have told, fight, have bunch of babies for them, they leave them and go look for a woman that have done nothing for them. I think you should start blaming those people. It is not my fault that I'm spotting what is not okay in our society, in our community. I'm spotting it out. We can call it whatever you want to call it, but I'm not saying anything out of the blue. I'm not saying anything that is not really happening. It's happening every day, and I see it every day. Okay. So that is it. Most of these men, they are so confused. They say a lot of things, but they do nothing at the end. They ask you to do this, to do that. They, at the end, when you do it, it's not going to work, because they themselves, they don't even know what they want. They're so confused. So that is why ladies have to be a lady, and you have to think by yourself. You don't need this man to teach you how to think, because they cannot even think on their own. They don't, most of them, they don't even know what they want. You have to know what you want. Have to know how to set your table. You don't need any man to tell you, oh, you have to suffer with me before you can get the ring, before you can be my wife. So what is it bringing to the table? Some of this may, they bring nothing than their cassava to the table to have babies, and they can't even take care of them. So what am I saying that is out of the blue, that is not seen or heard before? You see a lot of posts on social media. You have to do this. You have to go and clean my mother's house. You have to go and wash plates in my mother's house. You have to do this before you have to be my wife. Why is the why is the black people own different? You don't see the same mentality from other people obligating their women to crawl on the floor before they get the ring. Why you don't see other community, other race doing the same thing with their women? You have to go and wash my mother's clothes. You have to go and wash this. You have to go and do this. You have to do that. You have to build me up before you can get the ring. It takes all these women a lot of time, a lot of stress to get just a common ring from these men, because they're so selfish. They need everything from you. They don't give nothing back, because most of these women that invest their time, their energy, everything into this relationship, when it comes to the time of harvesting, 2% normally harvest from this relationship. The other 80% is thrown away or replaced. So that is why you, as a lady, you don't have to listen to these posts on social media. When you see those posts, just scroll past it. Don't even give a damn to it, because at the end, these guys are confused. They don't know what they want. Okay? Anybody that is projecting struggle love on you, you have to do some certain things. You have to condition, they have to condition you one way or the other, for you to be with me, for you to do this. Just scroll past them, because this type of men, they have all their plans properly arranged. They're just looking for somebody to build them up, so that they can walk away and get the type of woman they want. You are not the type of woman they want for a wife. They just need you to build them up. They just need you to put one thing or the other together for their life to stand. If it is maybe document they're looking for, they can just have you use it to have documents. If it is money, they use it to get money or whatever. You support them so much while they will be saving their energy, their money, everything to be with the woman that have done nothing for them. They normally end up with the woman that done nothing for them. So don't even bother yourself being with this type of men that have this mentality, that have this conditioning of you have to be with me to do this, you have to be with me to do that. No, don't even put yourself in that type of stress. A lot of women have been there, so they don't find nothing back. So don't try it. Don't even use yourself as a community service or as a sacrificial lamb for these men, because at the end they know what they really want, but they just need you at the initial stage to stand up to build them, because at the end of the day you are going to end up being used and dumped. So, my channel is for women that are looking for healthy and a peaceful relationship without no drama. Okay, women that have done a lot and they still not valued. Is for you to find a change in all you are doing. Is for you to change and not attract the same men, the same type of men that have left you, that have used you, that have dumped you, that have done so many damages to you. It is for you to have a change of mindset. I'm not here to applaud or to be happy for a relationship that is toxic. I don't carry toxicity at all. I'm here to talk about healthy relationship, because I see so many relationships are not healthy. So many choices that many of our women are making, they are not healthy for them. Many women are used to having a relationship that are not healthy because we were told to do this, we were told to do that. But that person that tell you to do that and she do it, is it favoring them? No, it's not favoring them. So when something don't favor you, you have to change the method, you have to change the way you are doing this thing. A real man don't solicit rubbish from a woman. This is a complete rubbish. That because I wasn't with you, every woman that want to date you now, they have to sleep inside the dustbin. They have to they have to dine in the bush or whatever before they can be with you. They have to go through a certain struggle with you before they can be with you. I'm sorry if the one that you know, you stated the one that you know, but I know a lot. I know a lot of women that are being projected this type of relationship to them. Even the society where we live today, even the society where we live today, they project it that you have to do this, you have to do that for your man, you have to give your husband your credit card, you have to give him your bank book because he's a man. And you see this person that is demanding for your bank book, that is demanding for certain things, it doesn't have nothing that is bringing to the table. So don't tell me what you don't know. What you know, you say it. What I know, I will say it. Okay, because I deal with women and it depends on what you know. Okay, that is it. It doesn't mean that because you have other point of view or whatever, you have to project it on me. No, I'm talking by what I know. Okay, there are many women that cannot even be in a healthy relationship because they have been programmed to be with some certain man, so certain man, because it is like a step by step. You have to suffer you before pleasure. No, it doesn't go like that these days, darling. It doesn't go this way. It doesn't go this way. I think If we begin to teach this type of message to most of these men, you will see most of these men going and get their life better before looking for a woman. Okay, what is the cause of baby mama everywhere today in Europe, in Africa, and wherever in America? It is because of women lying down with broke men, men that have nothing to offer, they have nothing to lose. Because if somebody have something to lose, he has to be paying for child support. There's many people, many guys won't be going around pregnating different type of women everywhere. Because if you have some type of job, you can't go around having 5 babies by 5 mothers. I think that is very, very toxic. And if you check out these men that are putting all these posts, they are dysfunctional people. Because somebody that is a normal person that is striving to have a healthy relationship won't just wake up and put this type of post that if a woman is not sleeping inside the dirty with you when you have money, you better go fucking get your life together instead of looking for somebody to put into your struggle. Why is it all the time black women that have to go into struggle love with these men? When they are with a white woman, many of them get their shit together. If they want to be with a black woman, they come around looking for somebody that will be sleeping under the bridge with them. That is it. So I'm telling my fellow sisters, fellow black girls to strive for a healthy relationship. I have a daughter. I will never allow my daughter to go with a man that is sleeping in a certain condition. I would never allow it. So I think that goes with a lot of women that these men are projecting this type of love to. You have to sleep under the bridge with me. You have to. How many women have done it and at the end they become the wife that wasn't replaced. A lot of women have lost woefully. They have lost woefully. So I don't see anything wrong with what I'm saying. Everything you say, it depends on people that get your message. My message will not definitely be for everybody. Everybody will not like my message, and I don't expect everybody to like it. But there are certain people that will see this video and they know this video is talking to them or not. So that is it. I'm not saying anything wrong. Enough of us coddling all these men that are not responsible, that are trying to sell their shit everywhere for everybody to buy. And we say we are not buying it anymore. I think that is not a crime. It is, we're not saying anything wrong here. We just have to be on our own and try to have a healthy relationship, have healthy environment for our kids, our future kids, our babies, and not putting a child into a home that is dysfunctional, a home that is not well arranged because a woman want to fall into a struggle of she want to get the ring, she want to hold a man, she have to sleep everywhere and struggle with somebody. I think it is time our men start to work, start to build up themselves before getting a woman. I know of so many of my uncles and all, they married at their 40, at their 45, they get their education, they get their life together before they get their women. There is the different, you see the difference with somebody that is not working, he doesn't have a life, is pulling a woman along with him. The people that normally get hurt a lot is these women. Okay, I've seen the two difference of somebody that get education, a man live his life, do everything for himself, and later get a woman, and you see that man that is looking for somebody to build them. It does this message doesn't only end the message, but I know people that put this type of message or expect something from these women to build them, to do this for them, to do this, to do that for them. Many of them, they are so problematic. They never end in a normal relationship. They just looking for people to pull along with them, people to rubbish. So that is why our women have to shine their eyes and know what is good for them and know how to enjoy healthy relationship. We have to motivate our men to do better for themselves, that it doesn't everything doesn't just be okay because I'm a man, I'm sleeping under the bridge. A woman have to come around and be sleeping with me now that I'm under the bridge. If I can't find any woman now, so when I'm living in a palace, the no woman can be with me, because if I'm okay now, have money tomorrow, any woman that is with me, I will not respect her. I've heard that type of message so many times. Like, I can, if you cannot suffer with him when he have money, he will not respect you. But that is a very cheap mentality that most of our black people have. Like, you have to suffer with a man to get his call. And many women think the more you suffer with these guys, the more scores you will have to be with them. That is a crappy mentality. We have to stop it. As a woman, we have to put a stop to it. The moment we start putting a stop to this crap, you will see most of these men will do better for themselves, because they know nobody is going to put up with shit. Nobody is going to bring kids into shit with them. They have to create a better environment where will be conducive for a baby and for the mother. That is it. You will see men that will take over their power back as a man, not this crappy life many women are settling for. I will not advise anybody to settle for that cheap publicity stunt of, if you marry a man when he's poor, when he's rich, a if he's rich and he marry you, cannot respect you. Look, a man that will respect you will respect you independently whether he's rich or poor. Okay, a man that really need a woman, will respect and value him, how, whether he have money or not. Okay, it doesn't mean that because he's rich, when he marry you, he will not respect you. That does not even count. But all this dusty, they make you people to believe all this cheap publicity, and many of you women are falling into this nonsense. Grown women don't fall into that. That is why you have to grow. You have to know your worth. You have to know your worth, what you really are as a woman. Lo que vale, as Spanish talk. Tienes que mirar lo que vale. You have to look what you are really worth as a woman. Are you worth sleeping in a dirty room with a man because you want to have him, because you want to secure him, when there are 10,000 billions of men outside that can give you minimum and something better than that? Where you can open this man that is looking for somebody to come and sleep inside a room that look like where a dog is sleeping? You can get a, when you can find a man that is some certain level more than that. Why this man that is doing publicity looking for somebody to come and stay in a room that look like where dog is sleeping can go and upgrade himself, can go and better himself? But many of you, you carry yourself and fall into that cheap crap publicity, and at the end, you blame yourself for it. And all this nonsense they put around, it only applies to black men. I haven't seen any similar put right up like this in Spanish, in whatever, that put a woman have to be sleeping in this dirty room with me. If not, when I have money, Why are you, many of you black men, so selfish? Why are you so selfish? Eh? Why are you so selfish? You want a woman to be sleeping in a mat in a floor with you at the end for you to drop her later. No woman is going to settle for all this rubbish anymore. You better go and get yourself together, because other women of other race, they don't have to sleep on the floor. They don't have to suffer around with their men to get anything from them. Okay? So you people should stop projecting this struggle love on black women. You people should stop projecting all this cheap nonsense on women. It's going to stop. I'm going to be speaking against struggle love. I'm going to stop. I'm going to speak about it. I saw a post the other day where a guy invited a girl to his house. He filled the kitchen with a lot of dirty plate, everything, and the girl didn't wash anything. He took the girl to the kitchen. She looked at the plate and she left. She didn't wash anything. And the guy went to Twitter and be saying that she failed. She failed the test. Okay, her worth to you is tied to her washing plate on your kitchen. Her worth is tied to her cleaning the dirt you left on your kitchen, not her that even left those dirty on your kitchen. So her worth now is tied to how many struggle she can go through with you. That is a complete rubbish. Ladies, don't fall into that rubbish. So I'm going to end my video right now. I thank everybody that have subscribed to this crap channel, as you people say. I love this crap channel so much, and if you like this video, just subscribe. We are going to be talking about struggle love here. I'm not going to be apologetic about anything, because I say complete 100% reality here. It is time we should value our women for who they are, not because they can wash plate for us, not because they can carry Dangote Smith on their head, because they are women. They are women like any other women that you people have dated in your life. Not Don't allow their worth to be tied to how many struggle they can struggle with you. If you want a real woman, not a woman that is faking it like you. So I'm going to end this video. I love all of you so much, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe. And if you have subscribed, thank you very much for listening to all my crap, and I love you all. Till my next video. Bye bye. Bye.